Hello my friends, welcome to my channel Discover with Kim. I'm Kim, I'm so excited you're here with me today. Welcome to this week's book chat vlog. This week we're going to be picking out my July TBR together, so let's get into it. Typically when I pick out my TBRs, I just kind of mood pick what I think I'm going to want to read that month, and I pick several different genres. But I thought I would switch it up this month, and since I'm in the middle of my summer reading challenge, I have a couple of prompt jars made. So I picked the prompt jar that I don't use very often. Since I am in the middle of my summer reading challenge, most of my books on my physical TBR are wrapped up right now, but I do have a nice stack right here. So all of these are basically my TBR choices for the month of July. So these are all the choices we have. They're basically, most of them are relatively new books, so I think that's pretty exciting. So those are the choices that we have, and I'm going to be picking 6 books out because I'm hoping to read a lot of books in July, but I'm hoping that I'm probably going to read 6 to 8 mystery books. So hopefully I'll be able to get through at least 4 books of choice, and I'm thinking if I pick out 6, then it gives me several options. So let's get right to picking, shall we? The first prompt. There's only so many prompts in there, so I'm probably gonna have to put them back in after I'm done or use my other jar. But this one says just close my eyes and pick a book. So that's a fun way to start. So I think we're gonna start with that. So I'm going to take my glasses off, remove all of my decor. So I'm just going to close my eyes. And wherever my hand lands, that's the book we're gonna read, okay? We're gonna count down from 5, and wherever it is, I'll stop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This one right here. What is it? What is it, friends? Is it something good? The Summer of Broken Rules by K.L. Walter. How cute! This looks so fun. So this book I recently purchased in a Target sale because it was a summer romance book, and I thought that was perfect. So we're going to be reading this summer romance book as part of our July TBR, hopefully. I'll give you a little synopsis. So it says, it's all fun and games until someone loses their heart. When Meredith Fox lost her sister Claire 18 months ago, she shut everyone out, but this summer she's determined to join the world again. So she goes on her family's annual vacation to Martha's Vineyard, and her entire extended family is gathering there for a big summer wedding. And even though she's dateless because she unexpectedly got dumped, she's excited to go because there's a traditional Fox family game of assassin, and it takes place during the week of the wedding festivities. While her sister loved the game, so she wants to honor her legacy. But she forms an alliance with a cute groomsman and finds herself getting distracted, and she tries to focus on winning the game for her sister, but she can't help falling for him. And she realizes that not only the game is at risk, but also her heart. Sounds so cute. So that was my first book for my July TBR. Back to the prompt jar. Here's the next prompt. Would you like to see it first? A hardcover book. Okay. So let's see. Most of them are softcover. This one, these ones are all hardcover. 1, 2, 3. This is hardcover. This one. A lot of these actually. So we have His Face is the Sun, we have What an Owl Knows, we have The Rose Bargain, we have Night Weaver, Passion Project, Silver Elite, Enchantra, A Curse Carved in Bone, The Love Haters, The Amalfi Curse, The Nightingale, Next to Heaven, Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil, The Griffin Sisters' Greatest Hit, Summer in the City. So we have a bunch of options. What I'm thinking is, I would like to pick this one, but I picked this one 2 months in a row, and I have not read it. So I'm thinking we're going to switch it up. And we're going to pick Passion Project by London Sperry. So since it's July, I feel like I just want a lot of really fun, lighthearted reads that will be good for the hot weather, because it has been, let me tell you, it's been in the 90s here lately. And June, 90s in Ohio, not the most common, especially to have 5 90 days in a row. And now it's been high 80s. So it's been quite spicy, and I feel like that's just when I want to curl up with a fast read. And I feel like this one's going to be a fun, fast read. It's called Passion Project. So it's about Bennett Taylor, who should be living the best years of her life, but she's failing miserably. She's in New York City, and she's just adrift. She's set up on a first date with Henry Adams and drunkenly confesses that she's not ready to love again. She doesn't feel passion for anything. Excuse me, Rami. What do you think you're doing? She drunkenly confesses that she's not ready to love again, and in fact she doesn't feel passion for anything at all. So Henry offers to help. And every Saturday they decide to try a new activity together as friends. They call it the Passion Project. They do a bunch of things together, and I'm assuming they're going to fall for each other. Sounds super cute. So that's book 2 for my July TBR. I think we're just going to keep pulling these prompts and hope that they get me good stuff. So next up we have a soft cover. So there we go. So those are literally the rest of my books on my TBR, which are this deck, and then I have Throttled, Wild, This Summer Will Be Different, One Golden Summer, The Striker, Apples Dipped in Gold, Collided, Till Summer Do Us Apart. So I'm gonna be honest, I think it's either gonna be A First Time for Everything, which sounds so cute. It's also about a wedding though, and I already have one about a wedding. So I might do Till Summer Do Us Part by Megan Quinn. It's another romance. Apparently I'm just feeling the romances, or do I do A Good Girl's Guide to Murder? We're gonna do A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I literally just got this book today. It has these gorgeous edges on it that are like fingerprints. And it says, this is the story of an investigation turned obsession. Pretty and popular high school senior Andy Bell was murdered by her boyfriend, Sal, who then killed himself. It was all anyone could talk about. About 5 years later, Pip sees how the tragedy still haunts her town. Now a senior herself, Pip decides to re-examine the closed case for her final project, at first just to cast doubt on the original investigation. No, Grammy. But soon she discovers a trail of dark secrets that might actually prove Sal innocent. And the line between past and present begins to blur. Someone in Fairview doesn't want Pip digging around for answers, and now her own life might be in danger. This is a young adult, like, thriller mystery. I think it sounds so cute. It is the first in a series, but that is okay. I think I want to read this one. It just looks so good. Like, I think it's going to be so fun. So that will be book number 3. And next up. This one. A tall book. The Owl Nose is pretty tall. These are all going to be the exact same height. What an Owl Knows is taller. Okay, so the tallest book is What an Owl Knows by Jennifer Ackerman. This is a nonfiction book about owls, and I think it's going to be so interesting. So that is book number 4. And I think that's actually such a fun one for summer because, I don't know, nature, hiking, summer, owls. That's all I gotta say. Two more. I swear, if it says short, I'm gonna laugh my butt off. The shortest book. I wonder how I wrote these. That's so funny. Okay. So what is the shortest book? I think I mean shortest. I guess I could be shortest in height or in page number. But I think I meant height, considering I just did. These ones are even. This is getting precarious. I think it's Throttled by Lauren Asher. This is a Formula 1 romance. This was on my June TBR, so I think I'm just going to swap it to my July TBR. It's about Noah and Maya, and it's a sister of a teammate story, so that sounds cute. One more book and one more prompt. Hopefully it's something good. Can you even read it? I think you can read that. Oh, that's for the ones that are wrapped. They're not wrapped, so this is one of the last 2, so hopefully it's good. A skinny book. Okay, so that's what would be like shortest, would be skinny. I think then that's going to be Apples Dipped in Gold by Scarlett St. Clair. That's no questions asked. That is the skinniest book that I have. So there we go. Quite easy, huh? Pretty painless. My July TBR is all picked out. We have Apples Dipped in Gold, Throttled, What an Owl Knows, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, Passion Project, The Summer of Broken Rules. So there we go. Lots of fun ones. We have several different genres. We have romance. This one I think is romance / self-discovery. We have young adult mystery. We have nonfiction, and then we have a fairy tale retelling. So I think that will be fun, and then these we'll save for later. I think for my August TBR, what I'm going to do is pick all the books that I think I need to read this summer and try to fly through those in August, because that's kind of last summery month, and I'm going to want to read all my summery books by then. So that is the plan, but for now we're going to read these books and we will see how it goes. Thank you guys so much for being here and watching me pick out my July TBR. Thank you guys for helping. I'd love to know what you guys are hoping to read in July, and there's a couple of books that I'm hoping to purchase in July. So are there any books that you know are coming out in July that you're hoping to purchase and read? Because I think there's a couple really good ones coming out. But yeah, leave in the comments below what your July TBR is and we'll read them together and we'll chat about them. My cats are going crazy, so I'm sorry about that, but we'll see how many of these books I actually read. I'm hoping I'll read 4 of them, okay? I'm hoping I'm going to read 4 out of 6 of these, plus some mystery books, plus whatever else I get up to. But yeah, again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a fabulous week. Live well, read some books, and go discover. Bye, my friends. Of course, now they're quiet. That's cats for you.